Imagine a place where the silence is broken only by the songs of exotic birds. Panama hides secrets that very few dare to explore. Did you know there are provinces where nature rules and communities live in harmony with their ancestral roots? In this video, we reveal the 5 least populated provinces of Panama. Forgotten paradises where time seems to stand still. Discover why these lands are guardians of ancient traditions, unique biodiversity, and hidden opportunities. If you're looking for peace, adventure, or a new beginning, this video is for you. We won't just show you facts. We'll take you through these hidden treasures. Number 1 will leave you speechless. Can you guess which one it is? Turn on notifications and subscribe so you don't miss this journey. Let's begin. Colón is a province of deep contrast, where cultural and natural wealth collide with socioeconomic challenges, creating a unique landscape in the heart of Panama. Covering 4,868 square kilometers, it has a population of approximately 241,000 people, resulting in a population density of around 49 inhabitants per square kilometer, one of the lowest in the country. However, this number is misleading. Most residents live in urban areas like the city of Colón, while vast regions of forest and coastline remain almost uninhabited. Colón is a land of hidden opportunities and raw beauty, waiting to be rediscovered. Located along Panama's Caribbean coast, Colón borders the Caribbean Sea to the north, the provinces of Panama and Panama Oeste to the south, the Gunayala market to the east, and the province of Veraguas to the west. Its capital, the city of Colón, is the second most important port in the country, and the Atlantic entrance to the Panama Canal. The province is divided into 5 districts: Colón, Chagres, Donoso, Portobelo, and Santa Isabel. Its geography is diverse. Along the coast, white sand beaches and turquoise waters contrast with industrial port zones. Inland, the Central Mountain Range shelters tropical forests and powerful rivers, such as the Chagres and the Indio, vital for the operation of the canal. The biodiversity in Colón is exceptional but endangered. The province includes parts of Chagres National Park, which provides 40% of the water for the canal, and Portobelo National Park, which protects coral reefs and humid forests. It is home to species such as jaguars, Central American tapirs, and scarlet macaws. The Caribbean coastline is critical for migratory birds and sea turtles, although port pollution and deforestation have fragmented habitats. Areas like the Bay of Portobelo and the island clusters near the coast are ecological gems, while the Donoso region hosts mining projects that create tension between development and conservation. The people of Colón represent a blend of cultures. The city of Colón is known for its Afro-Caribbean heritage, with communities descended from Jamaican workers who built the railroad and the canal. Here, Spanish blends with Creole English, and traditions such as the Colón Carnival or Afro-Panamanian Congresses showcase a vibrant identity. In rural regions, Embra and Guna communities maintain their languages and ancestral customs. The economy relies heavily on port trade. The Colón Free Zone is the largest re-export center in the Americas, generating jobs but also inequality. Outside the city, livelihoods depend on artisanal fishing, small-scale agriculture, planting cassava, and increasingly community-based tourism. Infrastructure in Colón is divided. The city has modern ports, shopping centers, and access to services, but also marginalized neighborhoods and outdated sewage systems. In rural districts like Portobelo or Santa Isabel, electricity is intermittent, potable water is scarce, and schools operate with limited resources. Transportation depends on buses that connect the capital with coastal towns, although many communities can only be reached by boat. The province faces serious challenges: poverty, youth unemployment, and organized crime in urban areas. Yet its people continue to resist with creativity and pride. Colón is reinventing itself. Projects such as the Colón 2000 cruise port and ecotourism routes in Portobello are attracting investment and visitors. Its historical heritage is invaluable. 16th century Spanish forts in Portobello are UNESCO World Heritage, and the Trans-Isthmus Railroad tells stories from the Gold Rush era. For those seeking opportunities, Colón offers niches in international trade, cultural tourism, ecosystem conservation, and urban revitalization. Living in Colón means understanding the complexity of Panama. It's dancing to African drums during street carnivals, diving among pristine reefs, and listening to stories of pirates and conquerors. It also means confronting difficult realities like inequality and environmental degradation. But beneath the surface, there's fierce resilience. Communities building urban gardens, fisher cooperatives protecting mangroves, and artists turning decaying walls into murals of hope. Colón is not just a fourth least populated province. It is a microcosm of Panama, raw, diverse, and full of potential. For those willing to look beyond stereotypes, it offers lessons in resilience, adaptation, and the beauty that flourishes in the most unexpected places. Veraguas is a province of contrasts and hidden secrets, a place where nature reveals itself in its purest form and human presence blends harmoniously with the landscape. Covering 10,587 square kilometers, it is the only province in Panama with coastlines on both oceans, the Pacific and the Caribbean, making it a territory of unparalleled geographic richness. Here, the population is around 226,000 inhabitants, spread unevenly across a density of barely 21 people per square kilometer, a reflection of its vast stretches of jungle, mountains, and coastline. Veraguas is a sanctuary for those who seek to disconnect from the modern world and reconnect with what truly matters. Located in west-central Panama, Veraguas borders the provinces of Bugle and Chiriquí to the north, the Pacific Ocean to the south, Cockle Province and Lake Gatun to the east, and Chiriquí to the west. Its capital, Santiago, is the province's main urban center and the hub connecting its 12 districts: Atalaya, Calabar, Canezas, La Mesa, Las Palmas, Montijo, Rio de Jesus, San Francisco, Santa Fe, Santiago, Sona, and Mariado. The geography of Veraguas is dramatic. Toward the Caribbean, the central mountain range rises with peaks like Cerro Toot at 1,700 meters and misty cloud forests. Toward the Pacific, coastal plains and long beaches stretch beneath generous sunlight. The Pan-American Highway crosses the province from east to west, although many remote areas are accessible only by dirt roads or river routes. The biodiversity in Veraguas is overwhelming. The province is home to key protected areas such as Coiba National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that shelters coral reefs, hammerhead sharks, and humpback whales in Santa Fe National Park, where crystal-clear rivers flow through tropical forests filled with orchids, jaguars, and crested eagles. Along the Pacific coast, beaches like Molina and Torrio are nesting sites for sea turtles, while on the Caribbean side, the Palo Seco Forest Reserve protects mangroves and species like the West Indian manatee. Ecosystems range from humid and dry forests to wetlands and coral reefs, making Veraguas a major destination for researchers and ecotourists. The people of Veraguas are diverse and resilient. Communities are spread among coastal fishing towns like Sona and Montijo, mountain villages in Santa Fe and Calabar, where high-altitude coffee is grown, and remote indigenous settlements of the Naso and Gabe. The economy is mixed, based on agriculture, rice, corn, and coffee, livestock, artisanal fishing, and ecological tourism. Santiago, as the capital, concentrates government services, commerce, and universities, although much of the province maintains a rural, self-sufficient lifestyle. The culture is a tapestry of influences. Rural traditions like the Majorana Festival in Sona communal work gatherings for harvest, and ancestral dances in indigenous communities. Infrastructure varies widely. Santiago has hospitals, shopping centers, and stable internet, while areas such as Santa Fe or Las Palmas rely on simple systems like solar power, well water, and rural schools. Public transportation connects major districts, though the Caribbean coast requires boat trips or even horseback routes. Living in Veraguas demands adaptability. Torrential rains can isolate communities for days, and the lack of specialized medical services is a challenge. But the people face these difficulties with creativity, solidarity, and strong community ties. Veraguas is ideal for adventurers, biologists, and those seeking a self-sufficient retreat. Its rivers offer rafting and kayaking. Its mountains provide hiking routes through hidden waterfalls. And its coasts are paradises for surfers and divers. The province also faces pressures such as deforestation in protected areas, illegal fishing in Coiba, and youth migration toward the capital. Yet conservation and community-based tourism projects are growing, led by locals who value their natural heritage. Living in Veraguas means embracing simplicity and adventure. It means waking up to the sound of howler monkeys in Santa Fe, catching your own dinner on the Pacific coast, and sharing stories under the stars on an empty beach. This province is not just the third least populated in Panama. It is a reminder that the quietest places often hold the most vital ecosystems and the deepest lessons about resilience and community. Herrera is a province that captures the essence of rural Panama, where life unfolds among fields of green gold and traditions that refuse to disappear. Covering 2,340 square kilometers, it is the smallest province in Panama by territory, but its heart beats with a strength that defies its size. Here, the population is around 109,000 people, resulting in a population density of roughly 47 inhabitants per square kilometer, one of the lowest in the country. Herrera proves that greatness is not measured in hectares, but in the richness of its land and its people. Located in the center of the Azuero Peninsula, Herrera borders the province of Veraguas to the north, the Pacific Ocean to the south, Los Santos to the east, and Chiriquí to the west. Its geography is predominantly flat, with wide plains dedicated to agriculture and gentle hills rising toward the interior. The Pan-American Highway runs through the province, connecting its 7 districts: Chitré, the capital; Pis, Las Minas, Los Pozos, Ocu, Perita, and Santa Maria. Chitré is the main urban center, buzzing with markets and commercial activity, while towns like Ocu preserve a calm rural atmosphere. The biodiversity in Herrera is subtle but essential. Although much of the land has been transformed for agriculture, remnants of tropical dry forest, one of the most threatened ecosystems in Central America, still remain. In areas such as Las Minas and Los Pozos, ancient trees like guaiacan and corotu offer refuge to species such as white-tailed deer, agudas, and birds like barn owls and parakeets. The La Villa and Perita rivers are vital for agriculture and wildlife, though they face challenges from pollution and human activity. Herrera's short southern coastline includes mangroves in the Perita area, which are crucial nurseries for fish and crustaceans. The people of Herrera are predominantly rural, with communities that depend directly on the land. The local economy revolves around agriculture. Herrera is Panama's largest producer of sugarcane, with mills and peas producing the well-known guarapo and seco herrerano. The province also grows corn, rice, watermelon, and melon, which supply markets throughout the country. Cattle ranching is another important activity, taking advantage of the fertile plains. The culture is as fertile as the soil. Ocu is known as the folkloric capital of Panama, hosting events like the Majorana Festival, where traditional music, dances, and local cuisine take center stage. The infrastructure in Herrera is basic but functional. Chit-res regional hospitals, banks, and educational centers, while rural areas rely on small clinics and multi-grade schools. Public transportation connects the districts through buses and colorful shivas, although many families rely on personal vehicles or motorcycles. Life here is simple but fulfilling. Days begin at sunrise with milking cows or preparing the land, and afternoons often end with domino games in the park or conversations on the front porches of family homes. Herrera faces challenges, such as youth migration to Panama City in search of education and job opportunities, as well as seasonal droughts that affect crops. However, its people continue forward with pride and resilience. Provinces like this are the soul of Panama, places where time moves a little slower, where boundaries between neighbors are soft, and where solidarity comes as naturally as the breeze that crosses the fields. For those seeking to escape concrete and stress, Herrera offers an authentic way of life. Here, value is not found in material luxury, but in the quality of the land, the freshness of food, and the warmth of human relationships. It is a place where the night sky is still full of stars, where the air smells of wet earth and sweet cane, and where each season follows an ancestral rhythm of planting and harvest. Herrera is not just one of Panama's least populated provinces. It is a reminder that the deepest roots are often found in the quietest soils. Los Santos is one of Panama's hidden gems, a province where tranquility and authenticity blend with landscapes that take your breath away. Located in the heart of the Azuero Peninsula, this region is far more than a tourist destination. It is a refuge for those seeking connection with nature and the purest traditions of Panama. With a territory of 3,809 square kilometers, Los Santos is home to approximately 89,000 inhabitants, making it the second least populated province in the country. Its population density is just 23 inhabitants per square kilometer, a number that reflects the vast natural spaces and minimal urban development that define this land. Geographically, Los Santos lies in the southern part of the Azuero Peninsula, bordering the province of Herrera to the north, the Pacific Ocean to the south, the Gulf of Paria to the east, and the province of Veraguas to the west. The inland Darién is mostly mountainous, with elevations such as Cerro Hoya reaching 1,559 meters above sea level, while the coast offers long beaches and sheltered bays. The Pan-American Highway crosses the province, providing access to its 7 districts: Las Tublas, Guarer, Los Santos, Macaracas, Petací, Pocri, and Tenosi. Each district preserves its own identity, from the lively provincial capital of Las Tublas to the peaceful fishing village of Petací. The biodiversity in Los Santos is extraordinary and largely unexplored. The province is part of the Azuero Biological Corridor, hosting ecosystems that range from tropical dry forests to coastal mangroves. Cerro Hoya National Park, shared with Veraguas, is one of the region's most important protected areas, containing more than 32,000 hectares of primary forest. Endemic and endangered species thrive here, including the Azuero spider monkey, the jaguarundi, and more than 400 species of birds, such as the emerald hummingbird and the harpy eagle. The coastal areas of Los Santos play a critical role in marine conservation. Isla Iguana, for example, is a wildlife refuge where sea turtles nest and thousands of migratory birds rest each year. The population of Los Santos is predominantly rural, with communities spread across the province maintaining a traditional way of life. The economy relies heavily on agriculture and livestock, with corn, rice, and coffee being staple crops, along with extensive cattle ranching. Artisanal fishing is vital in the coastal towns, where communities such as Puerto Venado and Mensay practice sustainable harvesting of marine resources. The cultural identity of Los Santos is one of its greatest treasures. This province is considered the cradle of Panamanian folklore, with festivals such as the Populated Gala in Guarer and the renowned Diablo Limpio dances. During Carnival, Las Tablas lights up with colorful parades and festivities that draw visitors from across the country. Despite its low population density, Los Santos has essential infrastructure, primary health centers, public schools throughout the districts, and internet access in urban areas. Life here moves at a slower pace. There are no massive shopping malls or congested roads, but rather local markets where farmers sell fresh produce and plazas where elders gather at sunset to share stories. Los Santos is an ideal destination for eco-tourists, culture lovers, and anyone seeking to reinvent their life far from city noise. Its untouched beaches, such as Vineo and Guarer, are paradises for surfers, while the mountains offer hiking trails and birdwatching opportunities. The province faces challenges, such as youth migration to larger cities, but its people work with pride to preserve their natural and cultural heritage. Living in Los Santos means waking up to the sound of waves or roosters, working with your hands in the soil or the sea, and becoming part of a community that values simplicity and ancestral heritage. This province is not just one of the least populated in Panama. It is a treasure waiting to be discovered by those seeking peace, purpose, and a deep connection with nature. Darién is Panama's most mysterious and least intervened province. With an extension of 11,896 square kilometers, it is the largest territory in the country, but also the emptiest. Only about 48,000 people live here, meaning that each square kilometer holds barely 4 inhabitants. This land serves as a natural frontier between Central and South America, and its isolation has allowed ecosystems and cultures to survive that have disappeared elsewhere. Geographically, Darién sits at the extreme eastern end of Panama. It borders Colombia to the east, the Caribbean Sea to the north, the Pacific Ocean to the south, and the province of Panama to the west. Its capital, La Palma, is a colorful riverside town accessible primarily by boat or small planes. The famous Pan American Highway abruptly ends in Uvisa, creating the only gap in the entire continent where the rainforest asserts its dominance. This absence of a land route has kept Darién in a uniquely preserved state, but it has also limited access to essential services for the people who call this place home. The biodiversity here is overwhelming. Darien National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, covers 5,790 square kilometers of humid tropical rainforest. It is home to the harpy eagle, the largest raptor in the Americas, the jaguar, and endemic species like the golden toad. The Tuira, Chuquinac, and Balsas rivers act as natural highways, where communities travel in dugout canoes and children swim alongside freshwater dolphins. Along the Pacific coast, beaches such as Jacques and Playa Muerto receive nesting hawksbill and olive ridley turtles every year. Human life in Darien is as diverse as its ecosystem. Indigenous Embra and Wanan communities maintain ancestral traditions in riverside villages where hunting, fishing, and subsistence farming shape everyday life. Afro-descendant populations, settled mainly along the coast, have developed a culture that blends African heritage with colonial influences. All of these groups share a profound understanding of the forest and rely on it for both physical and cultural survival. The economy is simple and rooted in natural resources. Slash and burn agriculture produces plantains, rice, and corn for family consumption. Artisanal fishing sustains coastal and riverside communities. Handcrafted goods made from forest materials, such as tuna and cocobolo, provide additional income. In recent years, controlled ecological and cultural tourism has slowly emerged, attracting visitors seeking authentic experiences in the jungle and with local communities. The challenges, however, are immense. Limited medical infrastructure means treatable illnesses can become severe due to the difficulty of evacuation. Multi-grade schools operate with scarce resources, and teachers must adapt to diverse cultural settings. Deforestation for cattle ranching and illegal mining threaten fragile ecosystems. Drug trafficking exploits the dense forest as a transit route, creating security concerns in border areas. And yet, hope persists. community organizations are working to create sustainable economic alternatives. Young indigenous people leave to study, but often return to apply their knowledge in their own villages. Conservation projects involve locals as park rangers and guides. Darien teaches the world that development does not have to mean destruction, and that some natural borders deserve to stand untouched. Living in Darien means accepting that nature is in charge. It means learning to read rivers like roads and understand the sound of the jungle as daily news. It means recognizing that wealth is not measured in money, but in freedom and self-sufficiency. This province is not for everyone, but for those who choose it, it offers a connection to the natural world that has almost vanished from the planet. Darien is the last great wilderness of Central America, and its preservation is a gift to all humanity.